Hello and welcome to another video with some one-pan meals, and I say it plural because there's two. As you know, I've been looking through all of our previous videos when we've been on our adventures, and this is one of the first ones after lockdown. I did two meals in it, but because both are quick, I figured I'd put them in there. So we have vegetarian burgers and pan-fried gnocchi, and then smoky sausage pasta with some veggies chucked in, I think. I do need to find a vegetarian smoky sausage though, because I do miss them. It was such a nice thing just to keep in the cupboard and chuck in. So it's really nice to want to have on hand just in case you want to just chuck something together. So carry on watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy. Still a one-pan meal. I'm using one pan to cook the delicious Naked Glory quarter-pounder burgers, which are amazeballs. And I'm using the one pan to cook them. And then this, anybody that knows me knows how much I love my gnocchi. That's what she said. And look, mini gnocchi with pecorino cheese. We did have this the other day. And I mean, you get an awful lot of it. You're kind of eating gnocchi forever. But wow, they were on special offer for 75p a packet. And my God, they're amazing. So all the salad out for me. My favourite Dijon mayonnaise from France. Bacon crumbles because I cannot be bothered cooking bacon. Crispy onion bits. And cheese. So a nice big vegetarian meal, eh, babe? So the thing I like most about these Naked Glory burgers is that they take like 8 minutes in a frying pan. And the gnocchi takes 5 minutes in a frying pan. Awesome stuff, and John's going to ruin it by putting, look, heathen, and I've got gherkin, so I'm a heathen as well.
Yep, dirty gherkins.
Dirty gherkins. Let's have a look at the inside of your burger. Look. It's one pan meal time, I think. It's very similar, but we like the same flavours. You know, it's like you make tomato pasta, you make creamy pasta, all the different things. However, this time we are going to eat smoked sausage because it's nice. Gone for the reduced fat one. This is out of my COVID stack. So we're going to have smoky sausage with some sweet corn and some mushrooms. I've got some crispy bacon left over to chuck in there, so I'll chop that up and chuck it in. And then we're going to have that with pasta with some mustard powder, garlic and onion, and some tarragon, because I do like tarragon in a creamy sauce. To make the creamy sauce, I am going to put a couple of veggie stock cubes in with some hot water to cook the pasta. And then when that's done, I'm going to stir in some Greek yogurt, which will make it into a creamy sauce, and then with all the herbs and things in, it won't taste sweet. It will taste nice and savoury, but we'll go through and should crisp up nicely. So when I'm slicing the sausage, I mean, this is what's left of the sausage that's come out. I like to slice it on the diagonal, you see there, because you get a bigger surface area, so when you fry it in the frying pan it goes nice and crispy. And so they're all sliced up. I've had to put some oil in the pan, quite level. You can see there. We'll get some oil in the pan, and because this is low-fat sausage, it won't crisp up without a little bit of oil in it. They're looking good. Plonk mushrooms on top. This feels like I'm putting way too many mushrooms in, but they just turn into nothing, don't they, once they've cooked down a little bit. Getting nice and crispy on the other side, so I can start to mix the mushrooms in a little bit. Well, that's looking nice. Everything's sauteing down a little bit. Actually smells really good with the smoky sausage and the mushrooms and things. It will start soaking in, it starts getting the moisture from the steam and stuff, and all of that is just all the lovely flavours that are already in there. So it's just while I'm figuring out how much water to pop in there, so I'll just leave it in there for like that for a minute, maybe a tiny little bit more, but not that long. Let's stir around before I start thinking about putting the water in. I'm just going to cover it up. Doesn't have to cover it all, because I will keep stirring it round. Got some salt, some pepper, some Portuguese granules, I think it was, garlic, and that one is onion. Tarragon, which is lovely with the creamy sauce, I find. Mustard powder. I must admit, I do love these tins that you get your mustard powder in. This is an Aldi veggie stock cube. I do like veggie stock cubes purely because they don't overwhelm. It just gives you like a nice flavour that goes with it, and it doesn't overwhelm the flavour of your dish. 2 of those. Big mix up in here. I missed the chopped smoky bacon, so I'll just plonk that in and put the lid on, and then I'll leave that for probably about 20 minutes. Right, so let's check this out. So that's getting a little bit dry in there, a little bit more water in. The trick with the water is to not put too much in, because you don't, I mean, unless you like a really runny sauce, but because I'm not using anything like corn flour or anything like that to thicken it up, then you need to kind of keep it so it's not particularly sloppy when it's done, because there's still going to be sweet corn going in, and there's still going to be the Greek yogurt going in, so you don't want too much, otherwise it'll be too wet. Okie dokie, so let's look at that. Another bit of a stir through. You don't need to watch me burn my mouth on a piece of pasta, but let's see. Oh yep, that's done. Tastes nice too. So I'm going to turn the heat off now, because what I don't want is for the Greek yogurt to split. So just a little tin of sweet corn going in there, and mix that round, and the residual heat that's in here will work a treat. So I'll start off with a nice big spoonful, and slowly stir it around. If you do think when you put your herbs and spices and things in that that it's a bit over seasoned, don't worry about it, because the Greek yogurt, so I'll call that another one of those spoons there. The Greek yogurt really does cream it all up, and it dials it down. Excuse me while I'm licking my spoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the lid back on, so that warms it without too much. The burner is off, there's no heat going to this pan, and that will just warm that through so I don't serve it cold. Sorry about the dog panting in the background, of course. Wouldn't be right without the soundtrack of Cooper. Apart from the copious amounts of carbs and things, there's nothing particularly unhealthy in here. So I'd say that's a good sign. Mandy's saying, "I've made too much food." Ha 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 ha. That one is going in the books for a regular, I think. And then that's literally everything out of a cupboard and nothing out of the fridge at all. Which I think in van life can only be a good thing. Try it. Let me know what you think. Well, I hope you enjoyed them. I'm hungry now. I really like those Taste and Glory burgers, but they've stopped making them. I think the closest one that they do now are the Richmond burgers, because I don't know if you know that Taste and Glory are the same company as Richmond. So a lot of the stuff they do will now taste the same. I don't know why they've stopped doing that range, because it was banging. But literally favourite veggie burgers, because they don't feel like veggie burgers. They're really good. That pecorino pan fried gnocchi is one of my favourites too. So all in all, some good hearty meals, and now I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and get some food. So thanks for watching. Take care guys, and I'll see you on the next one.